If you're caring for a parent with dementia who refuses to take their pills, you know how exhausting that fight is. Every single dose becomes a negotiation. And you're probably thinking, what if I crush up these pills and hide them into applesauce? Here's the thing, that might not be safe for them or for you. But I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do to stay safe, and it's easier than you think. I'm David, the lead pharmacist at MyRxPro. Look at your parents' pill bottles. Specifically, look for the words extended release or these letters, ER, XR, XL, or CR. If you see one of those, then stop. Do not crush that pill. Here's why. Those letters mean the pill has a special coating designed to release the medication slowly over a period of time, usually 24 hours. If you crush it, you destroy that coating. Now, if the pill is intended for 24 hours, all of that medication hits the body in 1 second. Now we're talking about an overdose, and it might be serious enough to need an ER visit. You absolutely do not want that. So, step 1 is simple. Check the bottle first. If you see those letters, that pill stays whole, do not crush it. But there's a second reason to not crush a pill, and this one isn't about protecting your parent, it's actually about protecting you. A lot of common medications are classified as hazardous. I'm talking about certain prostate medications, oral chemotherapies, and heavy-duty arthritis drugs like methotrexate. When they are swallowed whole, they are perfectly safe, but the second you smash them up with a spoon or a pill crusher, you create a cloud of toxic dust. If you are a daughter or a spouse handling these medications, that hazardous dust can wreak havoc on your own health and hormones. They are usually marked with a label that says, do not crush or hazardous. If you see those, talk to the pharmacist about your options. But what if you don't see those letters ER or XR, or if it's not hazardous? What if the pill has a little line down the middle, a score mark? Does that mean you are safe to crush it? Actually, no. The only safe way to know is to ask your friendly neighborhood pharmacist. While you are calling, ask them about these alternatives. Many medications come in forms that don't require swallowing a pill. Ask about liquid versions, skin patches, dissolving tablets. Pharmacists know the medications, and this is literally our jobs. Say to the pharmacist, my parent is refusing pills, can we switch to a liquid? I put together a complete list of the most common liquid medications used for older adults, and I put it inside the free Caregiver's Toolkit. Alright, what about medication patches? A skin patch could be the solution, no swallowing arguments. While a patch is amazing, it isn't a magic bullet. You have to watch out for 3 things with older adults. First, always remove the old patch before putting on a new patch to avoid an accidental overdose. Second, never put a heating pad over a medication patch. Heat makes the medication absorb way too fast. Third, always put the patch on the upper back or shoulder blade so they can't peel it off. Don't place the new patch on the same place as the old patch. This could result in a huge overdose because of some extra medication to help it get through the first layers of skin. If you put the patch on the same skin, it could cause a huge overdose. There's a lot more to know about patch safety. If you want me to make a full video going more in depth, let me know in the comments. And if you want to know exactly which medications are available as a patch, I put together a complete list of the most common patches used for older adults, and I put it inside the free MyRxPro Caregiver's Toolkit. You can download the Caregiver's Toolkit right now at the link in the pinned comments. I designed this toolkit to be your ultimate caregiver's playbook. It doesn't just have a medication list, it gives you the exact word-for-word script you need to use to get the doctor's attention during an 8-minute appointment. You do not have to face the fractured healthcare system alone. Click on the link in the pinned comments to get your toolkit immediately. Alright, back to crushing pills. Once you've identified that a pill can be crushed, you might try to mix it in food. But this is crucial. Do not mix it into water or thin juice. And here's why. Dementia damages the muscles in the throat used for swallowing. This makes choking easier. Thin liquids can get past those weak muscles and go straight into the lungs. That's how you get pneumonia.
Instead, use something thick, like pudding, applesauce, or yogurt. The thickness keeps it safe enough to swallow.
But wait, can you put any crushed pill into pudding or yogurt? Actually, no. You have to be very careful with dairy. Pudding and yogurt contains calcium. and calcium acts like a magnet to certain medications, binding them so your parents' medications cannot be absorbed at all. If you crush a thyroid pill like levothyroxine or certain antibiotics like Cipro and mix them into dairy, it turns them into a calcium rock, and it's like they never took the pill in the first place. Applesauce is generally a safer bet because it doesn't contain calcium. But to be absolutely sure, add this to the list of questions to ask your pharmacist. When you call, ask them, is it safe to mix this specific medication into applesauce or dairy? One last note about crushing pills. If you need to crush it, use my crush it like coffee rule. Crush it fresh, take it immediately. Let's think about brewed coffee. If you have the best beans, you'll want to grind those beans fresh and use them immediately. If you have ground beans or brewed coffee sitting for an extended time, the coffee will oxidize and it'll get off flavors and it'll start to lose its potency. If that's what's happening to coffee, think about what's happening to your medications as it's sitting into applesauce. That's why the best practice is to crush it fresh, don't crush it too far in advance, wait to put it in applesauce, and once in applesauce, take it immediately. I know this feels like a lot, but it's not complicated. Check the labels today, call the pharmacist tomorrow, ask about crushing it, ask about switching to a patch or a liquid, and if you need to crush it, grab the applesauce. That's it. You've got this. If this helps but you need more guidance, I provide one-on-one assistance to families that need it. See the link in the description for more information. My name is David, the lead pharmacist at MyRxPro. Let's keep them safe, one pill at a time. Thanks for watching.